Hi guys, I'm back for a brush tutorial cleansing video, and that's why I'm in my bathroom, awkwardly sitting on the floor, and my knees really hurt because I just cleaned a bunch of brushes, but I'm just going to basically show you how I clean my brushes and how I dry them so that they don't get ruined, and then I'm going to show you what brushes I use for what, just kind of briefly what brushes I have, and how I clean powder brushes, eyeshadow brushes, and my blush brushes. And so if you want to see this video, then keep watching. Thanks! Okay guys, I'm going to start by showing you my brushes, and as you can see, they're all really dirty. Especially all of them. Yeah. Sorry you can't see me, but this is the best angle I could get to show you how I clean them. So I start out and I just use this hand soap. I know that's not the best, but I'm working on getting a brush cleaner, but I haven't yet, so this will do for now. But I usually start out with my bigger brushes and work my way down, so I'm just going to start out. I'll show you how I clean each brush. I'll show you like powder brushes. I won't do all of them because that would take forever, because cleaning brushes, well, takes forever. So I'll just show you 4 of them. But I'll show you the basics of how to clean them, how I dry them off, and how I get them to dry so they don't ruin. So I just start out by getting warm water going. And then I just run my brush under. And none of the product will really come out until you get the soap on. And so I usually just put the soap on the palm of my hand, like so. And then I rub it around. Oh shoot. Well, then I get my shirt dirty. But as you can see, a lot of the product is coming out onto my hand. You can see that disgustingness. Oh my goodness, this brush is disgusting. But I usually clean my brushes about once a week, or when they all get dirty. Sometimes I procrastinate, which is really bad, but what can you do? So I'm just gonna continue doing this and pressing it against my hand and just squishing all the product out of it until it's all clean. And it's getting really hot. Better move that. This is a really dirty brush. I just got this one. Well, I found it in a old makeup bag that I had. And I haven't used it yet since I haven't cleaned it. But I'm cleaning it now and it is just gross, guys. This one is going to take a bit. And you just want to keep working it and repeating the steps until like all the soap is out, and then you get all the excess product out of it. And these big ones take a long time because they're just stock full of product. And they have mitts. You can get mitts from Sephora that clean your brushes that you can put on your hand to rub against, and it has like a different texture so you can really get a lot of the product out, but I think your hand works just as well. I haven't tried those gloves, but I find a good result for my hand. This one's almost clean. It's getting lighter in the stuff coming out, but you'll be able to tell that when I get down to the other brushes. You'll be able to tell that it's definitely a longer process to clean bigger brushes, which makes sense. Oof. This is a natural face brush, so I usually use this for blush or blending out harsh lines on my face, because I like the more natural airbrush look, and this brush really helps to give that. And I'm really happy I found it, but it really needs to be cleaned, as you guys can tell by how long it's taking me to clean it. Remember, I clean the handle just briefly, just to get all the excess product on it, because I make a mess when I do my makeup, because, you know, who doesn't? But I just go and clean that off. And then all the product is out of this now. It's just soapy coming out. And so I'm just going to run this in it. Really make sure I get all the soap out. And then I'm going to take my towel that I have, and I'm just going to go like this. And just run it around like this in it. And just flip it around and just pull it out. Make sure you put all the bristles back into the place they were after doing this, because you don't want it to look like this. So basically just pull it tight, get all the water you can out of it, and you want to dry it upside down, like this. So you set it upside down like this to let it dry, so that the bristles, it doesn't come up and get, ruin your brush, because the water gets up in it like this, and it just makes the bristles fall out. So I always dry it upside down like this. So I'll just set that one down to dry. I'm going to do this one next, this little eyeshadow flat packing brush. Not exactly sure what this is called. I'm not educated on brushes, I just have them, which is bad, but this one should be easy to clean because it's really tiny. So I just take it and I do the same thing that I did, just in smaller motions. Just rub it around. And this one wasn't that dirty, so it's already done. So that was just one swoop. And I do the same thing to this. I just go like this. Can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just going to rub it like this and dry it off. And I have this little jar here that I can put them in, but I have all my brushes in, so I'll probably just take them out and put these in so I can dry them upside down. But make sure you have your container clean too, because I have a lot of nasty shadow dust at the bottom of here, so I'm just going to clean this out before I put my brushes back in. I want my brushes to be as clean as possible so we don't spread bacteria on our face and cause pimples and such things that aren't great. So there's that. That's all clean, so I'm just going to put this upside down in it. And I always store my brushes facing up so I can tell what they are, but just for this reason, just to make it so the bristles don't get ruined and fall out, I'm gonna store them upside down like that. And this one I use a lot as well. This is my blending shadow brush, and I got it from Sephora. It came in a Sephora kit that I got, which their brushes are really good. I like them a lot. And I have a couple of them that I'll show you. I don't have a lot of brushes, but I have what's needed, and probably more than what's needed, but I don't use them all. Most of them are for freelancing, and I wash them all after every time I do someone's makeup. When I'm just doing mine, I'll wash them maybe once a week, but when I'm doing other people's makeup, I wash them immediately after, really good. And so that one's done, so I'm going to put this in the same bin. And now I'm going to do this other Sephora brush, which is a small contour brush, but I use it for blush, because I think it's a really good blush brush. And I'm a rebel again. I just have to say that in every video, I guess, but I just like the way this applies blush more so. I feel like it gives it a lot of precision. Plus I like using a different brush for contour. I don't know if I have that brush with me. Oh, I do. I'll show that one to you, what I like to use for contour when I'm done cleaning this brush, because it is not made for contour either, but I just like how it's shaped. I'm pretty sure it's made to be a powder brush, but I don't follow the rules when it comes to these brushes. I just do what works the best. This brush, as you can tell, is already way cleaner. Doesn't have all that pink on it. Okay, so this one's all clean now. I'm just going to dry this off, and then I'll show you the rest of the other brushes I have. It can be like a brush cleaning / my brushes video, I guess. I'm just going to dry this one off, and I'm going to put this one next to the powder brush because it's bigger, so I'm not going to want to put it right in the thing because it'll drip a lot of water. So I'm just going to set this one down. And then I'll turn off the water and show you guys the rest of my brushes that I have. So I have a couple of powder brushes. I have this one, which is a Flawless Face Bare Essentials brush, which is I haven't used yet. I just found this one and it needs to be cleaned, but I'm going to do that after this video. And then this is my powder brush by e.l.f. And it's what I use to set my foundation every day, and it's really good. I like this powder brush a lot. And then I have a Sephora powder brush, which I use sometimes, usually when I'm using loose powder or anything like that. It's just really, really big and fluffy, and it's really nice for like setting a really light face. And then this brush is kind of a cheap little Sonia Kashuk brush that I use for blush sometimes when my other one's dirty. And then I have my little eyelash comb thing. And then I have a lot of eyeshadow brushes that need to be cleaned desperately. I have these eyeshadow brushes, which are mostly blending and packing brushes, and this is a little angled eyeliner brush. It's from the same Sephora kit. And I have a tapered eyeshadow brush and another Sonia Kashuk brush. And then I have a little gel liner tip brush, which I don't use very often because I'm really bad at gel liner, but yeah. And then I have this fan brush that I got from the Sephora kit, and it just comes in this little thing and you pull it off and it's just like that. And I use this for highlighting the cheekbones with Physicians Formula light highlighter. And then this is a little max coverage concealer by Bare Essentials. I haven't used this one yet, but I'm really intrigued to try this out. I have to clean it off, but I'm going to try it after I do that. And then I have a little lip brush that desperately needs to be cleaned by Japon Squee. I don't know how to say that. I don't know. But and then I have another one of her brushes, or their brushes, I don't know. And this is what I use to contour, because it's just shaped like this. So I just like go on the cheekbones and just go like that all the way up. And it really works. I don't know why I use this, because this is totally a powder brush, but yeah. So thanks for watching my video, guys. Sorry you couldn't see my face, but I showed my face in the introduction, so that's all that matters. But stay tuned for next week's video. I'm most likely going to be doing makeup on some of my cousins to show you different makeup looks on different kinds of faces, and I'm going to be posting Instagram posts about that. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!